This show contains mature and intense subject matter, themes, and language. The opinions contained herein are for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to offend, especially during the game at the show's end. All of you who choose to continue, you have been warned, and welcome back.
What's up, y'all?
Hey guys.
How y'all doing?
Oh, hello.
Is that?
Oh, that was a good start.
Well, they're happy to be
Yeah.
happy.
They're all set to go already.
I was going to say, after a little bit, but I'll tell you now. So, yeah, you can see the catwalk going off. So that's our new setup behind me. There is shelving
That
on
setup
there.
looks awesome.
Yeah.
I love those shelves. I need some for
I
it.
know.
Next to the candles, we've got the mel meter, the cat ball, obviously, you've seen lighting up, and the balloon light is on there as well. So, hopefully, well, we're also using the cat ball at the moment. Holy shit. But yeah, we are happily joined tonight by Mr. Marty. Welcome back.
What's up, guys?
What's going on? Look at that. The gang is all here.
The gang's here.
How long's it been since this
Everybody.
happened? Holy shit.
Well,
I know.
here.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's up, Danny, Joanne, Tui, Pops?
What's up, everybody in the chat? I miss these guys.
Alright, and
Damn, it feels good to be back.
I
having a quick look
last
here
time
now.
Marty was on the show was what, almost 2 months ago? Because he hopped in
Yeah.
real quick. He was on lunch break, right? He was on lunch or something. He just hopped in.
Oh, when I was in the chat. Yeah. Yep.
It's like 2 months ago.
I can't
think
tell
one
if
of the
Pops
last
is being
ones-
serious or not. That's Marty. He's one of the co-hosts that's never here.
Yeah. no.
I think he means hers. I don't think he knows. Hey, get yourself
I'm
out.
trying. I'm trying.
No, listen, Maya has a very busy life.
Yeah.
But he's a
got
pleasure
like
to be back on, man.
15.
Man.
15.
Hand pink weight. I love how that thing does that.
Yeah, me too. It's just like it's writing out the emoticon.
Emoji, yeah.
It's like wave.
Is
Yeah,
that
what
what
is
that?
it,
Okay.
everybody? We
I've
are
never
back.
seen that.
Yeah, it's like, is that actually, does she write it like that, or is that actually coming up like that?
I think it comes up that way because whatever emoji she used, maybe YouTube doesn't use it either.
So it comes up on the YouTube live chat,
Yeah.
but down here it doesn't. Like so
No,
on
yeah,
our
the
comments it
pink little
doesn't.
wavy-
Yeah.
I don't know if you can
Let
see
me
it.
see.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
okay. I
Oh,
see.
okay.
Looks like an upside down cow udder.
Well, they could have. They could have
Here, I just did
rearranged
it.
Down
it.
powder.
I did it.
There you go.
They could have
Mama.
rearranged it and said pink hand waving. That would have made more sense.
Yeah.
Well, if you just hit the emoji in your comment thing, it pops right up. It's right there.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Learn something new
Look at-
every day.
Wait, I think. Look, I found pink poop.
It sounds pink poop. You might need to
Oh,
see a
my
doctor.
There's going to be a lot of giant pink shits in the chat.
I guess
Yeah,
so.
thank
Well, we got
Yeah,
speaking of which, we got a full house right now. We got 12 people watching.
Few sugar.
Nice. Welcome, guys. Thank you.
What the fuck?
You can't even see it on our chat.
Fuchsia.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
this
the hell does that say?
fuchsia. A fuchsia.
It's
It's a
a
shade of
fuchsia
pink.
poop.
Fuchsia's not real.
Now everybody's going to start putting emojis.
Yep, Joanne. There goes Joanne.
Yeah, I can read
Here
what
we
they
go
say.
now. We're having a freaking comment section full of emojis now.
I
Hand
love
orange
it.
covering
I
eyes.
love it.
Let it
Oh.
happen. Yeah, seriously. It's a good thing.
But yeah, also, JJ, loving the new background, dude.
Yes.
It's pretty sweet, man.
Yeah, like so before the room was set up, like where I'm sitting is like dead center of the room that I'm in. So wait, so you guys can understand. That way is where I used to be facing this way. So what I did is flip everything behind me and then put myself against the back wall.
Is that a
Well, my-
wide angle
my-
lens that you have?
Dude,
It
he's got a
is.
nice setup. He's
Yeah.
got a nice setup because that room that he's in is small.
It's
Maybe
very
it's
small.
very
yeah.
small.
Looks
I was there
massive on that
yesterday.
camera.
Watch.
Yeah,
That's
he
the
can
wall.
like touch the
That's
wall.
how close I am to the wall.
Holy shit!
It's like
yeah.
right behind me.
Yeah.
It's an English house, then. We all have small
Yeah,
rooms like
That's
that.
pretty much how we live here.
Big.
This is my bat cave.
That's a normal double room you got there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, family of 10 in that one.
Family of 10.
Obviously, in England, you probably freaking could.
He probably could.
Yeah.
Might need to with all the rain.
Yeah. But yeah,
I like rain, so for me, I'd be like singing in the rain.
Yeah, I don't think
Hey.
Tom and Amy are dealing with
Okay.
rain too well right now.
No shit.
They
I
could
think-
turn the water off over
I
there.
think the spirits like the new setup with the, with the
it's
shelves
like
and
the
everything.
always keep coming on.
Yeah.
we do think they're liking that. And also, we noticed, didn't we, because we moved all the dolls off to obviously decorate this room and everything, and they were just on the floor in the spare room. I know it's a bit harsh, but that's where they were. And then, was it that day or when I finished? The light started playing up.
Day after.
So the day after, there's one of them here that messes with technology and lighting, and our hallway light was weird where sometimes it worked perfectly and then nothing. No
Really?
bullshit. It just won't work.
Huh.
So some of the wires are actually out of the back of the. When I took it off, some of the wires are out the back.
Wow.
No
But
shit.
if they were out the back, I was thinking afterwards, like if they were out the back permanently, then it shouldn't work at all.
Right.
You would think so, right?
Mm.
makes sense.
So it's a bit freaking weird. That they were messing. But the thing is because they were a bit pissed, weren't they?
Lovely.
Yeah. And it's
fine now, though.
yeah. But we are getting rid of some if anybody wants to buy one.
Oh,
I'm telling you, I'll take
No.
one. Look,
I'll
see
take
hanging out right
Bobo.
there. I
I'll
got
take
the shelves
Bobo.
right there.
Starting at pound.
I think we should do a lottery for the people in the chat. Like, we're just going to pick somebody at random in the chat and send them one of the dolls.
Just send them one, yeah. You
Yep.
don't get to pick which one it is
That sounds
either.
fun.
Well,
actually,
actually, let's
yeah.
let Amy pick. I think that would be fun. Amy,
Who
you
do
get
you
to
like
pick.
least
you
out
get
of
to-
the chat group,
Amy
Amy?
gets to pick the doll and who it goes to.
You can send it to Jim.
Jim can have one.
Jim's got a
Ew, yeah. Let's send
Wait
one.
a
Yeah,
minute,
I
my
like
poop.
that.
I'm in the chat. I got my poop in there.
She does have her poop in there. That's
I'm in
true.
the chat too, but it doesn't show up. I don't know why.
I'm going to send you all random freaking dolls and see what
Send
You
happens.
them
can keep
posted
your bloody
to-
dough. I don't want one. I'll send it
Yeah,
back.
same. No, I'm good.
No,
I don't know,
send
I
it to
think-
Marty, and then I'll just go down and pick it up off his porch, and I'll wind up with two.
Dude, I don't
Yeah,
even want
there
the
you
thing
go.
on my porch. Like, I hope they set it
Maybe
on the
also
I
that
sidewalk.
love that idea. All right, sounds
Oh,
like
we
Joanne.
should totally put it on his front porch. So when he opens the door to go to work, it's just standing there all
That will.
glass-eyed, staring at him, making the eye contact.
That sounds like
Yeah,
me when
no.
I show
That's
stoned at
cool. That's
parties.
a photo I want.
No offense to the dolls, but that doll will be punted for a field goal if I walk
don't
out
know.
the house.
It looks like
100%.
Joanne wants
Walk
one.
That thing
around
will
the
be
back of the
kicked
house,
50
and I'll
yards.
pick it up on the
Oh,
way
I
to
would
work.
die. That'd be hilarious.
Marty,
I might put in like a
Marty,
spring-loaded box, so as soon as you open it, it flies out.
Get Marty's wife to put it next to him in bed, so when he wakes up in the morning, he'd be like,
Yeah.
Oh, dude. No, no.
It's like gonna wake up next to the horse head and
Snuggling
be
with
like,
him.
"The fuck is this all doing in here?"
Knowing my stupid ass, I'll roll over, I'll give it a kiss, and I'll actually open up my eyes, and that's how it'll happen.
get a photo of it. As well.
Oh, I would hope so. I would hope you try to be like, "Oh, I love you so much," and then realize it's a doll.
Or me. That'd be even worse.
That's actually true. I'll
I
take a
know.
doll.
I figured as much. So it's like, there you go.
Both of those things I want to see now: him hold a doll and him hold you. Like,
Yeah, I want to
wanna
see one of
both
those
now.
myself. He was such a gentle lover, after all. So what the hell is today's show
Yeah.
about?
Yeah, move on
Ancient
from that.
civilization.
Ancient people.
Yeah, so I
Ancient
thought
people.
you thought I might be good at this show tonight because you send me a lot of these TikToks.
Do I? I
Hold on.
love how she's like, "Do I?"
I love sassy Amy's here tonight. I like sassy Amy.
Me too. She's funny.
Do I? Amy's just finished you've just gone on leave now, aren't you? You just finished a half term, so
Oh, congratulations!
Thank
you're
you.
going on leave.
I hope you enjoy some well deserved
Yeah,
relaxation
definitely
time.
need
Well,
vacation
I'm planning for the first week, so probably not.
1 week of planning, then 1 week of rest, hopefully.
Rob says ancient
Tom-
people. Pops, this show is about you.
He beat me to the punch because I was gonna make the joke, but I'm like, well, my other brothers are in the chat. They're probably gonna beat me to it.
Oh, Jimothy. That's not nice, is it?
Jimothy.
He says I was waiting for that. Okay.
So you're right, Nani. But yeah, so tonight we're doing about basically ancient advanced civilizations. There's a load of this stuff kicking about on TikTok at the moment and Instagram and all sorts about these different theories, and I think some of them were just like they're pretty believable, to be fair.
And actually, this is a viewer favorite too. I know a lot of the viewers like the ancient civilization ones. It's a fun topic. There's like you said, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them, and we even have a contribution by resident Smarty Pants 2E2 shoes.
I like
that was sent to us.
Did you send it? Did you in the thing?
Yeah, I sent that thing. I got a thing pulled up for it. So if
so
you didn't have something, I got something.
Yeah, I think it's
find
a little bit.
There's a lot of them. Like I searched and stuff, but there's a lot of the websites that just basically disproving everything and saying no, it's not. No, these didn't happen. It's all like
for non-Madal or another one.
Sorry,
for the one that Tui sent or a different one.
No. These are different ones. The ones I was trying to find earlier. They're all like basically saying all this is a load of shit and that, but it seems almost too heavily against it, which seems a bit dodgy, if that makes sense. Almost like they're trying to
suppress the information.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which I thought, isn't it a good thing that we are questioning where everybody and everything?
Yeah, what a lot of them are doing, they're doing everything they can to disprove anything.
That's kind of what they do, so you don't think for yourself.
Yeah.
That's all that it is. So you're like, oh, I had one thought. Oh, it was wrong. Then I will never think again.
Right.
It did shit.
Did you see this?
Along the lines of flat earth people. Like, I can't get behind any of that.
JJ, we had
the flat earth people.
I just noticed that he's got the bowler on now.
Yeah,
I did. Yeah, I did a hat change again.
Okay.
He's one of those quick changes.
I have a lot of hats. I don't know which one I want.
I can't keep up. I'm like,
You got completely different.
I want Amy's bear hat.
I was saying, does it Hefty not see the change?
Did you not see the change? Oh yeah. Did Hefty? Do you not notice anything different, Hefty?
Do I not notice anything different? No, I'm terrible at noticing things. God. Oh God, it's not for a woman, is it?
No, I'm
terrible at noticing things with women.
Give you a hint.
Phenomena.
No, he never got it.
No, never mind. But anyway, you move. I can move you.
Bro,
I can move you.
Do your eyes work?
Don't you feel like you're a little lower, Hefty?
You started where I am. You were here because I was where.
Oh, I see.
You started out, Heft.
Kerry was down there, and then Marty came in.
Oh, I see. I see what we're doing. We're doing the Brady Bunch thing.
That around the
Marty was afraid to be between me and you.
Anyway,
Bunch. The Brady Bunch.
Oh, because I'm an idiot. That's super easy.
Aren't we all though? I mean, we're all here, aren't we all?
To be fair, I probably wouldn't have noticed either.
Should I know what did Jim just say?
I'm not surprised by that.
Archaeology discovered the nature's origin of people who created and bred humans as slave labor in Nepal. Holy shit!
I'm not surprised by that.
I believe it.
Yeah,
I could see that completely happening. Actually,
this is it. I mean, a lot of this stuff.
Welcome to Earth.
It makes sense. I mean,
basically, Operation Nightmare.
I know you always say that you think we were put here and stuff, and I didn't really believe it. But then
We were.
the more you think about it, I just don't think we just don't fit. It seems to be like humans are the one thing on the planet that doesn't fit. Everything else works together but we're just.
No,
It just doesn't seem right.
it's because we're sorry and good.
Well, I
We're
thought the other
destructive.
day on
So-
TikTok, again, Bob Lazar, is it? He was saying, I don't know if I'm still in the room because I was telling her that he read a document when he shouldn't have done, when he was working wherever he's working, and it said that we are vessels basically for souls to drop in for different reasons. So yeah, we're put here as slaves and
I could see that.
do whatever the powers above want us to do, sort of thing.
Almost like in a simulation.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's actually a really good theory too, that we're all someone else's avatar in wherever they are, and they want to play as me. I'm their game character. Their life must be as boring as mine is because I do
Yeah.
nothing.
You must be some boring people.
Well, that makes me. That's what I'm saying. It makes me feel funny, like when I'm playing video games, and I think about that, and like, so somebody is playing a video game of me playing video games.
But you
Right.
could be playing a video game of somebody.
Exactly, and
Right.
a few of the games I've played are kind of meta like that. That reach out like that and acknowledge that they are a game, and like characters kind of break the fourth wall, which is funny. Just be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. I like that.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Have you not seen that thing at the moment where apparently the government are making a UFO to basically almost do a simulation of attacking the world, and that the government are going to basically stop it so that
we get used to being attacked by aliens, isn't it?
Yeah, and that also we then are
Marty,
again controlled by the government even more so.
Yeah.
We feel like we need them.
Yeah.
I really won't be surprised. I mean, it's almost got to the point now where whatever happens, we're like, yeah, whatever. We're just so surprised.
Anything any of our governments do doesn't shock me anymore. Because, like, seriously, like, what else could seriously happen that I would not be like, oh shit, an alien? Okay, cool. Like, what could they do that would actually like make any of us go, that's something new. I've never seen that before.
Tell the truth.
Oh, touche.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of stuff at the moment that's like brewing for something bigger.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of shit going down. I agree.
Wars and
it's
just something's not quite right. There's a lot of bad shit happening at the moment.
If we're not in a full-blown world war by like mid-spring, there's something seriously wrong because we're like edging there every day, closer and closer.
It's fucking nuts, isn't it?
I like edging.
Anyways, we actually have a show planned today. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just freaking. It's weird. There's another one I saw. I can't find the TikTok spending. There was one they were saying about how, the Vatican, how, so the Roman Empire died away. Where did all the Romans go? Where did all their information and technology go? All this seems to have vanished. The idea is that the Vatican, basically, they have secret vaults in the Vatican, where a lot of stuff's stored. You can see some of it. There's a lot of stuff that is off limits to pretty much everybody. You can't see, which is a bit like, why? Why can't
you have to prove to them like you're researching like doctor in whatever field you're in? Like you need this to like get a certain thing done or whatnot. Like they're very like loose-lipped on that. Like I actually just watched something about it the other day. Like they watch you read whatever you read, and then when you're done, they take it. Like you can't bring in your phone, you can't bring in cameras, nothing. So whatever they have in there, they want no one else to see.
They're hiding stuff, and they think that they're hiding like maybe technology,
secrets of the world,
information about our past that the Romans and everybody knew of, but they're hiding it from us.
Well, that's kind of the same thing with Egypt. Like, look at the scale of the pyramids. Seriously. There's nothing out there that shows how they did that. Yeah. It's all speculation. People just putting ideas together on how they actually built those things. But like, where did all that knowledge go? Something had to be written down somewhere. They were writing shit on, hieroglyphs. They were writing stuff all over the place.
But
there's no proof, or there's no solid proof of how they built the pyramids.
What's annoying though is they're playing dumb to it. They're making out as if, oh yeah, we don't know.
Yeah,
you do know.
So it's like,
just keeping it to yourself.
We're meant to be the smartest we've ever been, but we haven't got a clue what happened. How do we not have a clue? This is our history, apparently.
Right.
And yet we still don't know our actual history the way it should have been told. Like what we know is what they want you to know. Everything else in between, no clue.
It's just
kind of sad that we've been lying to ourselves this long about where we came from.
Have you seen as well?
Photographic memory.
They're putting mammoth DNA into African
African elephant.
I saw that.
So they're making almost like a real life Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Why
have they not seen these movies?
You not know the T-Rex
what they're trying to do is they're trying to. I think they're doing it in Siberia. They're reintroducing megafauna back into the natural habitat of Earth. That's been extinct.
How about
They're not
some
doing it with dinosaurs, but
animals that
Yeah.
we currently
It's
are
so
losing?
terrifying when you think about
Yeah.
it.
Would that make more sense? Saving the animals that we currently already have?
Yeah, work on the ones that we've got for a start.
Right.
More than
Or the fact that we killed most of them ourselves when we came over here. We're like, oh, that's a buffalo. I'm gonna shoot it. Then I'm gonna shoot the next
well,
one.
this is it. Yeah.
And then the next one.
How much of a big target is a mammoth going to be for a poacher? It'd be the biggest
Until its
target.
big ass trunk goes and knocks them across the field across the way.
That's pretty good freaking.
It's still not going to be a full-fledged mammoth, though. Like,
No, it's gonna be like a weird.
yeah, it's the closest thing they have to the DNA.
they're using the African elephant basically to fit parts of the DNA that's missing.
Oh, the elephant.
Okay.
So keep them away from frogs because we already know what they do with frogs. They make the lot. It's a Jurassic Park joke. They use the frog DNA to make the dinosaurs.
Right. I thought there was some weird. Like,
No, I was making a joke. Never
Where you
mind.
go with that one?
I was like, wait,
I'm
what?
out.
The frog? What do they do to frogs?
I
It's
don't
like
know.
this is,
What have you been doing to frogs, JJ?
yeah. That's what I was like, ugh.
Why do you think it's stutter?
Remember the mouse with the big ear on its back?
The what, Kerry?
That
Mouse,
mouse
the
had the big ear on its back. They grafted that on that poor sod.
Yeah, yeah.
Carry
The
it
ear on
around.
the back. Yep.
Don't remember the frog though, but the mouse I remember.
It's fucking
Disgusting.
it's nuts, isn't it? But yeah, so some of the things I did manage to find. So one of the other theories is that we actually originated on Mars. And
That's not a
I was thinking about that about 10 minutes ago when we were talking about the wars and nuclear war, because there's been a lot of speculation about that too with Mars.
we basically destroyed Mars. That's why we moved to Earth.
that's why so the theory goes that we basically lived on Mars originally. A human species, were very advanced, and there was a huge nuclear war, which hence is why Mars has lost any form of life or
But still has
atmosphere or anything.
Still has residue though. Still has like water and.
But yeah, because the poles and everything still have frozen water, which is obviously is atmosphere.
Didn't
And
they
the idea
find
is
like a pyramid on Mars not too long ago? I thought I remember seeing something about that. So I was like, wait a minute, this actually sounds super familiar.
There is actually a pyramid on Mars. Well, apparently there is, which is a little bit sus. I mean, even you can see in that photo there.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like
asking more questions about this.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Is no one like asking more questions about this? Or was it just like us sticks going, it's a little bit odd, isn't it?
This is it. This is
We're going deep dive into this, but they're going on Google Mars and they're searching for stuff just like they do on Google Earth.
Yeah.
But you got to remember that stuff is manipulated. Some of the stuff is scrubbed out. Some of it's meant to be put there, and then your mind plays tricks on you too. You think you see something that's actually not there.
Is it weird that the Chinese have been on the dark side of the moon, but yet we haven't seen anything from it? But they're on the dark side of the moon, like
that's another
There's
thing.
photos of the dark side of the moon.
There's
a lot of photos out there. The dark side of the moon, or the opposite side of the moon, is like pot litter with craters worse than the side that we can see. But there's I don't know if there's any recent photos, but there's photos out there, but were they photoshopped? If there's something there, they scrub it all out.
Yeah, that's it.
How hard is it to go erase?
Right.
So this is the one from Mars. No,
it just looks like a pointy rock, but
pointy rock. But the angle, like that's
a very straight line right there, though.
Those
but
lines.
here's the thing: how big are those? The
Yeah,
rocks
it's
that are
like
around
you
it?
don't really have anything for scale. You know what I mean?
So if that's a pyramid the size of, let's say, Giza, how big are those rocks that are around it?
Yeah, or it could just be the top and the rest of it is underground. I mean, you know what I
That's
mean?
what I was going to say. Maybe the sand blew up on it, and so that's the only part you see is the tip, and everything
But
else.
you're talking nuclear war. What was it made out of? Why is it still
There's
intact?
this one which has
What are still made out of there? They're still there.
Like Jim was just saying, if it was a nuclear war, why is there no residual
Radiation, yeah.
Or is there? But they're just not telling us there is. So that's a blown up image of what's inside that image.
I mean,
It looks
the
like
thing
a
that we've
pyramid.
got to think about though as well.
does.
We could possibly only be seeing the tip.
Yeah,
What's
I suppose,
underneath?
yeah. We could just be on top of what it is. They say that about our pyramids, I don't know. They say that we're just seeing the
There could be more underground.
Yeah.
what is actually underground.
It could literally be covered in sand. I mean, that does look very like dirt and sand based. So
And That's a good
Or
point
that or
too.
it was a volcano of some sort, some type of like a landslide that covered it.
Yeah.
Pyramid on a hillside. That's a good point.
It
Yeah.
does look like it's on a
Or
hill.
it broken.
Wow.
Maybe
No,
like
yeah,
when if there was a
I don't
war,
know the
maybe it's
answer.
snapped in half and it's like leaning.
Thank you.
Almost when we said that, is it covered by mud?
Yeah. I think they're agreeing.
I guess
I was
so.
gonna say that was pretty solid.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
agree.
was pretty hard on the blue.
That was fucking holy shit. So
But
that's
no other rocks are showing shadows, are
True.
they?
I won't be surprised if we
Um,
destroyed Mars and we've come here
showing
and
shadows.
we're doing basically exactly
Yeah,
what
we're doing the
I
same
wouldn't be
thing to this
surprised.
planet. And it was funny when you were talking about the government thing, where they were trying to make us getting used to being attacked by aliens. It's like, well, at least it's aliens now and not ourselves.
Yeah.
For a change, like maybe that's something that can unite everybody. Probably not. But
Hey, that's what Ronnie Reagan said. The only thing that will bring everyone on the planet together is an alien invasion.
If it is aliens, though, we're nowhere advanced. We're nowhere near
fucked.
ready to.
No, we're gonna get our ass smacked. And it's not even
We can't even kill a guy in a cave with a stick, let alone fucking aliens.
Yeah, right. Tui
You
says
might
most
find
of
they
this.
might be nice aliens. They might not be horrible ones.
They could be. There could be.
Yeah.
But here's the problem: we'd ruin
Make
that.
good shit.
Yeah,
We would ruin that. We would. We're a breed of shoot questions or shoot shit. Shoot first and ask
questions later.
Shoot questions. Damn it.
Then ask
Do
your
that-
question.
do that a
Yeah,
lot
then
on
ask
this show.
guns. Shoot
That's it.
first, ask questions. You know what? I give up.
Most of the things.
I helped you. I said it.
Hi, I'm Hefty.
It's probably
Yeah.
colonies of good and bad aliens. You know.
This is true, Jim.
Alien invasion of the US southern border. Yeah, tell me about it. And try going here. Fucking hell.
But
Not
yeah,
England
at
anymore.
least when they come across, they're just going ole, 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 ole.
Shoot, thanks, Bob. You like that?
Would it be a bad shout though for aliens to take us out though? Because really, we
No,
are
not at all.
you're ruining the planet.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe
there's
we
other
can
ways to go out
start,
that are so much worse. I mean, if I'm like, it flies overhead and melts my whole shit, then okay, then I got melted. There's much more ways to go out that are much worse.
That's why I think with the COVID, we were basically just trying to wipe out people because there was too many people on the earth.
I think COVID was
They're trying to get out the old people.
yeah, trying to cut down on the population because it always happens at certain points in history where this population's gone too far. All right, we need to get rid of a load of them.
We had the influenza.
Yeah.
And they were like 12 months then.
The black flag.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm done.
The black.
I
Black
cannot.
flag.
You're
Jeez.
trying to say the
Yes,
black.
you do. I needed it.
You all right
See?
over there? Holy shit.
See, now I like Tui's comment right there because I was just gonna say something. He says, unless we actually are a science project.
Well,
Now,
Yeah.
you know how the dinosaurs were around for the longest time, and all of a sudden that megafauna was completely wiped out.
Somebody
Yeah.
threw a big ass rock.
Well, I'm saying, what if the aliens will say some other civilization actually was able to redirect that asteroid to kill most of the life on the planet, let everything settle down, and then plant human life here as a science experiment?
yeah.
That actually is a theory on how we got here because we've been here so long. How is no other animal on the planet evolved past where they are today? Like, what's stopping them from
They
going?
do the same shit
Like
they
having
do.
a smart
all their
cat,
life.
a smart bear. Well, like what now? What is stopping them from going?
Yeah,
Oh,
why are
look,
we the
I can
only
think.
intelligent species?
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. That maybe we weren't always supposed to be here. Maybe someone dropped us here and said,
It makes
"Have
sense.
fun."
It makes sense that we weren't supposed to be here though, because think about how many times we get ill. Our bodies are not completely equipped for this planet.
Yeah, we're not adapted. Yeah, we're supposed to have gone through millions of years of evolution, but we can't. Yeah, we can't. We struggle to survive in our own bloody countries.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the
And
weather.
one thing comes out from a fish yard and everything shuts the fuck down instantly. Come on, there's something not right there.
It's a bit dodgy, isn't it? It's just everything just stinks.
And for all we know, right, the aliens that did put us here, that's what I do believe anyway. They'll probably think, look, we were a bad dud, we didn't work, our bodies are too fragile, let's get rid of them and let's start fresh.
Oh, they
again.
probably, that was the idea, is we were meant to for a purpose, and they thought that's not worked, so they've just gone off to another galaxy and done something there and just left us to rot, sort of thing, isn't it? That's why we've just gone so long unchecked. How does a tiger elephant run a science lab or schoolroom? It'd be interesting to fair, Jim.
No, it goes to the JJ because we're bipeds, two-handed. Comment. I'm gonna disagree with the people. Wait, where is it? There's Jeff's Hefty. Ease off those black pills. Most people are good. No, they're not. People aren't good. People think they're good.
Yeah.
If they're being good, it's for a self-serving purpose. It's not for nothing. People aren't good. People aren't good by nature. Maybe singularly, as a whole, people aren't good.
No.
There's good aspects, but are people good? I would debate that heavily. Not going to, but I would debate that heavily.
There's too many bad than there is good.
That's a thing for my show, not this one.
Yeah, that's for a different show. Yeah,
that's a thing for my show. If you want to get into it, my thing.
Kerry's good. She's a good one. She's our little angel amongst us.
Yeah, Kerry's the good one. All right, I'll give you that.
She's the best of all of us, yo.
She has to be. Has to keep us balanced.
At the end of the day, we're not perfect. We all have bad in us in some form.
Speak for yourself, Amy. Speak for yourself. Not really.
I agree with Hefty, Jeff. Like if you're one person, you could be good, but in the realm of like everyday people, not everyone's good. What you see could be the mask they hide from the rest of the world. Like I've known some shitty people in my life that out front they're like, I'm the best person ever, but when you get to know them, you're like, oh, you're not a good person. You're horrible.
Some people don't show their true color straight away. It does take time for the truth.
That's true too. I think we're getting a little off topic here.
Yes, it's going to be
off topic. But back to the ancient
civilizations.
Yeah.
We need to get JJ some new friends from the sounds of it.
We got
you guys are my friends, don't you realize this?
So some of the other reasons why I think life may have started on Mars first than here was the first one was Mars should have received a higher influx of organic material from impacting asteroids and comets because obviously it's further out in our solar system than us. Sulfur, an important element for biology, is more common on Mars. Mars had a head start for the origin of life because Earth was hit by a large impactor that created the moon just 20 to 100 million years after our planet formed, which certainly sterilized the surface. Mars experienced many wet, dry, and freeze-thaw cycles, which are critical for concentrating organic compounds. In fact, these cycles were likely more common on the red planet early in its history. While 95% of Earth's land was submerged under oceans, only 5% of Mars was, meaning Mars would have had 3 times more land area despite its smaller size. And yet there's no organic matter on Mars, apparently.
You think maybe got knocked out of its place? That's why it's so far away now. Maybe it was closer to the sun. Because Mars is at that point where like the sun does hit it, but it doesn't heat it up as much as we are. Like the further out you go from us, it gets colder, colder, colder. What if it used to be closer to us, but then when the moon and the Earth split, it kicked Mars out that way, and that's when shit hit the fan.
Could be. Definitely.
Because it had to be relatively near us to like support life, because that's why they call where we live in the goal. Son of a bitch! I'm really bad tonight. I'm sorry, everybody. The goal. Somebody else finish my
Goldilocks zone.
Thank you. And so that's why we get all the heat that we get and all the not great weather, but the weather we get because we're in that sweet spot.
Yeah, you get seasons. You get
so maybe they were kind of close, but not where we are. And when shit hit the fan, it went that way.
But the thing is, Mars, they have clouds, they have dust storms, they have hot and cold seasons where you can see the water melt and you can see the water run. It's it's like under surface level, but you can see pictures of the transitions through their seasons that they do have. Yeah. I think it's a matter of the fact that obviously it can't hold an atmosphere, and then the what is it called? Gravity isn't as strong on Mars. So it can't hold everything in place the way it does on Earth because it's so small.
No, but they do think though that we could possibly move there if need be.
Yeah.
I don't want to live there.
No, I wouldn't either.
Well, that's what Elon Musk is trying to do.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
hopefully by
trying
the
to
time this
figure out a
happens,
way
I'll be
to
dead.
Eventually get
fast.
people to go to Mars.
Sorry, what?
I said, hopefully by the time this happens, I'll be dead.
Yeah.
Too.
So about. I mean, look, we struggle to even communicate around our own freaking planet. You want to be that one guy that goes to freaking Mars? You're trying to get a phone call through. Good luck with that one.
I'll stay here.
What's their internet connection going to be like?
Like to
Tell you
do
what they
it.
are doing.
Would you?
You know how they have a space center?
Mm.
They're actually building an underwater space, like an underwater center. It's like going to be like a triangle shape, but it's basically people going to live under the water.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be doing that shit either.
Nah, because
Yeah.
one crack in that glass, y'all fucked.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Just
going to be like, you know, like the ship that's like.
We all saw what happened to the freaking
Well, I think they're doing it though.
Titan submersible thing.
So they can start researching the ocean.
Yeah. Fuck that shit. I'm
Let's
claustrophobic the best
start
time.
implanting gills.
But the thing is, though, it's about time though, Tom, because we're looking at the space rather than our own.
Yeah, we need to worry about our own planet more than we worry about every fucking other one.
yeah, because
It's
there's
quite
things that we still don't know about. Like even in our own little blue ball, like we don't know shit.
Pretty much, yeah. We're struggling to piece together our own like history. Even if you just go back 100 years or so, like even with your history, the American history, we still don't really know exactly how everything happened. We kind of know, but there's no guarantee this is how everything went.
Right.
Like,
And that's just the thing. Like they just had to write things down. So they wrote things down as they saw it in their time. So there were things they saw. They're like, a storm, I guess that's what I just saw. Like they didn't know shit back then. So there's things
They
that we
didn't make shit up
never
either.
understand.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
They could have made shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Make it sound good, you know.
yeah. The other thing about the Egyptians that I saw was I think Mike Ricksecker has actually been there recently again, and he put something on about it. He went and saw that that unfinished obelisk that is hundreds and hundreds of miles away from where it was supposed to have been taken, and where these other ones were taken. Like, how the fuck did they manage to get it there?
Right.
And these
We
things,
talk about
like,
Rick Secker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he hates me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nobody
Rick
hates
Secker
you.
hates me. Oh yeah. Oh
He can't
yeah.
hate you.
He doesn't
Oh,
hate
that's such a long running gag. I'm just kidding. I know he probably doesn't, but it's just such a long running gag.
Oh, okay. I thought you were serious.
I don't know. I might be.
How'd you do?
Bill the tea.
There's I was me, and I think that I was a little much for him. Maybe I'm just being self, but I was like, ooh, Mike
I do
is
think
not a
some of these
fan of
people are
my.
cornier from like through sympathy for us.
Yeah, through. Like
So that all go
McCollum,
on
he's
there.
a good dude. McCollum's a good dude. Rick
Yeah.
will come on the show because he's fun. Mike, I think, will never have anything to do with us again. I don't think Rick Secker's ever coming back.
Definitely
I
not.
think he only came on because of Nick asking to come on.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
it's more like a case of like, okay, I'll do this like little show for people, like as a sympathy thing, and now
Tom,
It's like a mercy fuck.
that's what it is. I mean,
this is our show.
I think you know what I think. I think it was really cool for him to come on because he came on twice, I believe.
Yeah.
And he did, and bless him, he took it very seriously. You know, he did it like he would any other show. He was a consummate professional. I'll give him that, absolutely.
Yeah,
And it was fun having him on. He's a very knowledgeable dude, and he's freaking huge in the industry. So
massive now. He's done a lot more shows now for Discovery.
Yeah.
yeah, and we've had some amazing guests on this show too.
Even
I
the
think.
guy that didn't finish his story.
Oh, Lucas, yeah, that was
Oh yeah, I
Marty's,
forgot about that one.
Marty's boy.
Or the
The
girl
girl with the
the
art.
Yeah, or the girl.
Yeah,
Yeah, Sarah,
No,
Sarah
this
with
is
the
why
art. Oh,
this
yeah.
is why I stopped talking to people on that UFO
This
page.
is
I let
true.
them in, but I don't say shit to them.
I
Oh,
love the
please,
drawing.
Marty, bring a guest on again. They were the
No,
It's
Oh
entertaining.
yeah,
like,
we had
it's
so
good
much fun with the
entertainment.
guests that we can make fun of after they're off the show.
right?
We wonder why that
It was the bunny rabbit man that got
back.
it.
No,
Oh, yeah.
we're not getting that girl. Jesus Christ!
Simon is a great guest. Simon is
You love
he's a
Simon.
fantastic
I love
guest.
Simon.
Yeah, Simon is
You like
he's an
Simon.
absolute sweetheart too.
We've adopted
She likes
Simon.
you a lot.
Listen.
Look at that.
There we
A
go.
little-
It's always on my desk.
It is. It was there
When I'm
yesterday.
sitting
I
there, like,
almost
kids doing things, it's
put
always on
my
desk.
beer on it yesterday, and I was like, "Dup, that's
I would-
Simon."
Oh, I
If
would
you
have.
guys ever,
I would have. I love you to death, but if you would have put your beer,
No, I would have. I
might have hit you.
I would have taken the smack. It would have been well deserved. I think I just spit on my mic. That was gross.
If you guys
That's
ever
weird.
pull the trigger on the Simon and Dave show, I think I mentioned it a while ago. Having Dave and Simon on at the same time.
Oh, I would just be silent though. My mic would be on mute the whole time.
I need to know ahead of time so I can take that day off.
We always get the word in edgeways.
Yeah,
That's
the idea.
They're a bit noisy. They'll be like,
We'll just sit there and let them two just talk away.
They just make out at the end of the show. I'd be like, "Whoa, what the hell?"
That would
Why
be the
would you
game
go
at the end.
there? Why?
Yeah, I'll have to merge
I don't
their
know.
screens to
I'll
make
be
sure
right
that-
back on that
Exciting.
note.
We need to make it happen.
Well, you have screen control, Tom. You can just put them next to each other so they can talk, and we'll all just listen.
Yeah. We'll all just go. We'll all just bounce and just leave them two on the show.
Yeah, but Kerry can't be on the same screen though. She's got to be on a different screen.
She got to the screen.
in the bedroom.
Yeah. Oh no, we definitely got to do so. But yeah, Simon's the top guy. He's freaking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll let Simon come back.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
speaking
want to
of
know
guests,
we are, though. She
we have a-
would, wouldn't she?
we have a special somebody coming next week.
Yes, we do. Yes. Have you messaged?
Oh yeah, I talked to him yesterday.
Okay, yeah,
I texted him today. Yeah,
Have I missed
Yeah.
something?
you did.
You did.
Absolutely did.
I'll
You
tell you
got to
next
go
week.
back in the group chat.
I'll
Yeah.
see you next
You
week.
did, because I know he's talking
Because
about.
it was funny because I texted it and nobody got back to me, and I was like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know it was like that." And then finally,
seen
I
it
saw
for
it this
ages.
morning.
I saw the message. I
Yeah,
just
me too.
that was I was waiting for them to respond.
So was I. That's what I was like. I was just like,
Maybe on them.
When
Wait
you
for
message,
them to
like-
respond, Marty.
When it's you guys at night, so we're asleep. So by the
yeah,
time
no, I know,
Yeah.
I know.
gone to work, seen it.
Well, I know
Yeah.
That's one of the
Kerry
reasons
burns the
that-
midnight oil quite frequently, so I figured at least she
I've
would
seen
have
that.
been like
That's one of the reasons I don't do the polls as much.
anybody. So anyway, so we got a special guest coming next week. It's going to be the man who started this all. I mean, who introduced us all, not Tom and
My
Amy.
dad?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't introduce us all. He introduced you to them, and then we all followed after.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's next week.
I was gonna say because Hefty brought on Marty. We
And
brought
don't
on
forget,
Kerry.
it's the Halloween episode next week, everybody.
So everybody dressed up in the
I
chat.
know.
I
I don't
Everybody in
have
the chat.
anything to dress up in.
Everybody in the chat's got to dress up as well.
Everybody interested.
And send photos.
What purpose?
Tom and Amy.
No, because I can't wear it during the show. You can't breathe.
Oh, for God's sakes! You really got to breathe. You can't just stop breathing for 1 hour.
Yeah, come on.
Oh,
And that's your mother asking me
How's
that.
your
Come on,
Halloween
Marty.
spirit? What the hell?
Seriously.
I will become a spirit if I stop breathing for an hour.
I thought you raised you better than that.
Oh, it's my
Put a
idea.
sheet
I'll
on
borrow
the
some oxygen from the manor.
bed. Yeah. You've got to dress
For the
up.
record, it was Amy's idea.
And
And I actually don't have a costume to wear, so
We've just got a costume.
I'm just gonna go as me.
We have only just been paid though, so we'll try and we'll have a look at something.
Where's last year's
No.
costume? Put that on if you ain't got nothing.
I'm going to be a unicorn. Just saying.
I just put a sheet on my head. It'd be fine.
Get out of here, because that's what I'm being.
We can be matching
The
unicorns.
worst
Joe.
part is I can't even bring home my apron to be a Home Depot employee.
I'm going to be Kerry.
I
You
think
need to go to
I
Home
think my
Depot.
mom still has hers. I think I can.
I can't. I
think
can't bring the
grab
apron
it
home.
from my mom, Marty.
I went as Little Red Riding Hood today.
There you
Okay.
go.
Well, there you go. That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm not wearing that again though. I can only wear it
You
once.
can wear that. Tom can dress up like the big bad wolf.
Oh, I don't know. That sounds like after
Kerry.
hours Tom and Amy
Yeah.
cosplay shit.
Yeah.
A bit
It
of
is
texture
hairy
in that
enough,
one, wouldn't it?
so
I can buy one of those vests and like a construction helmet and just be the construction worker from the guy from the YMCA thing.
I was gonna say, like the YMCA guys, yeah.
I can throw a bunch of like trays and clipboards and be my boss, Eric.
That's easy to
what
do.
guys
Just got to
do?
destroy
Tell
shit.
people, yeah, just got to destroy shit and tell people to fuck off. I can do that. I can do
Um,
that.
how's the cow doing, Mum?
He's
Stewie.
doing good. He's down there every day when we get home from work. He cries for me. I gotta go down and say hi.
Oh my
No.
god.
At nighttime when I'm going
Oh,
to go
Kerry.
outside to close the chickens, and he sticks his head out the barn and moves.
How could you kill
Oh,
that?
Good night, Stewie.
Because he's going to be the most delicious steak when
Um,
he's dead.
Yeah.
God.
The
I
most
know
Oh,
what he's
Stewie.
there for. I know why he's there. So
Swallow Stewie.
Swallow Stewie.
they'll kill him down there, and then the next time I see him, once he's dead, he's gonna be.
He's
in
gonna be on
pieces
your
in my
plate.
garage, and I won't care.
Yeah.
There'll be a slab of meat hanging in the garage.
Look you.
Yeah, it's not pretty.
Carrie's so
Luckily,
He does.
Okay, Carrie, I promise.
Thing is,
I
was
don't
up
want to
there.
kill him. That's not my husband. I can't kill him. I can bag the meat. I don't have a problem with that.
yeah.
I'd rather that.
Same
I'd
thing we do
rather
to pig.
the
Yeah,
cow
you
be
just can't
slaughtered
see
like
it when it happens. I get
that.
that.
Log.
Joanne, get your head out of the gutter because I know that's where you are right now.
My pigs were like that too.
Yeah.
They followed me everywhere.
Yeah, that
I had
hashtag is
Charlotte
like
and I had
control
Juke.
me, I think.
Don't stare at your mother like that, Marty. What? She's a brutal killing machine.
What are you staring at me for?
I think he might be. I don't know if he's.
Anyway,
Oh, he's talking
I
to.
mean, do you have clothes? I mean,
No, I'm just wearing everything else shirt on.
yes. Oh, Hefty. Have you got that website? To we sent you.
Hey,
Anyway.
boy, do I ever! I
Yeah.
didn't think.
Getting back to the show
Wow,
for
bunch
5
of
minutes,
cunts. I
maybe.
love it.
I love it. You gotta do it right though. Bunch of calls.
So,
got that thing, dude.
this is about a little place called Non-Madal. I don't know if
We'll
I'm
talk
saying that
after. I'm
right.
moving on for a little while longer.
15 to be exact, Marty.
You good, Marty?
Yeah.
Am I interrupting you, Marty?
No.
Marty's out of practice.
I know. I'm so happy to see him. I don't even care. I do love you, Marty. It is really good to see you. And I love having everybody here. I think.
Dude, I love just being able to
It's been a
be
long
back
time
here.
we've all been here.
It's been a long
Yeah.
time since the band has been back together, and I think it's when we jive the most is when we're all together. So I'm really
That
glad
is
and grateful that
entirely
we're all
my
here
fault,
right
and
now.
I apologize.
Oh yeah, how dare you have a job and like a
Get it?
family?
Yeah,
Um,
you need to quit your job, Marty. And live in a
I
box.
wish I could.
So-
wish I could. Trust me.
I'm sure, buddy. So Non-Madal is an archaeological site. It's adjacent to the eastern shore of the island of Pohnpei, now part of the Madalin district of Pohnpei State in the Federated. Oh, you look at that and tell me if you can.
Can you
pronounce
say that 3 times fast?
Nope,
please?
I could barely blurt that out the first time. In the Federated States of Micronesia in the Western Pacific Ocean. Non-Madal was the capital of the Saudeleur dynasty until about 1628. The city was constructed in a lagoon, which is pretty cool. And it consisted of a series of small artificial islands linked by a network of canals. The site core, with its stone walls, encloses an area approximately 1.5 kilometers long by 0.5 kilometers wide, and it contains 92 artificial islets, stone and coral-filled platforms bordered by tidal canals. Now, the name Non-Madal means within the intervals, which is actually pretty cool in and of itself. And it's a reference to the canals that crisscross the ruins. The original name was Son Nhan Lang, Reef of Heaven, according to Gene Ashby in his book, Pohnpei and Island Argosy. It's often called the eighth wonder of the world, or the Venice of the Pacific. So with that in mind, it's kind of cool to, if you look into a little bit about it. According to Pohnpeian legend, Non-Madal was constructed by twin sorcerers, Olasipa and Olasopa, from the mythical Western Kato or Kanamwaiso.
You're doing well.
Oh, I'm working on it. I wish I had pre-read this, so this would have been a lot better. The brothers, so they were brothers. Okay, so these sorcerer brothers arrived in a large canoe seeking a place to build an altar so they could worship this god that I'm not even going to try to pronounce. Nanison Sapu, whatever, the god of their god of agriculture. After several false starts, the two brothers successfully built an altar off of Temwin Island where they performed the rituals. In legend, these brothers levitated the huge stones with the aid of a flying dragon. When Olispa died of old age, Olasopa became the first Saudeleur. Married a local woman and sired 12 generations, busy bunnies, producing 16 other Saudeleur ruins of the Dipolop Great Clan. The founders of the dynasty ruled kindly, though their successors placed ever-increasing demands on their subject. The reign ended with invasion by these dudes who also resided in Non-Madal, because I'm not going to pronounce it. Those successors abandoned the site. Polish ethnographer and oceanographer John Stanislaw Kubry made the first detailed description of Non-Madal. John Stamos. Yes, yes.
I was like, wait.
Yeah, Uncle Jesse made the first detailed description of Non-Madal in 874. The center was a special place of residence for the nobility and mortuary activities presided over by priests. Its population almost certainly did not exceed 1,000, which is crazy to think. and it may have been less than half of that, which is again crazy to think about. Although many of the residents were chiefs, which sounds pretty accurate. Too many chiefs, not enough Indians. The majority were commoners. Okay. Non-Madal served in a part as a way for the ruling settler chiefs to organize and control potential rivals by requiring them to live in the city rather than their home districts, where their activities were difficult to monitor. But this was one of those megalithic places. There's a lot of really cool pictures of the place, and it's absolutely beautiful. There's
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, well, this is all Tui. So good looks, Tui. Thank you, buddy. In 78 and 79, great year because that's when I was born. Arthur Sachs conducted underwater archaeological surveys to investigate reports of submerged basalt columns just offshore of Non-Madal, and to search for two legendary submerged prehistoric cities known as some shit and some other shit I can't pronounce.
I really thought you were straight about that.
No.
Yeah, I thought it was.
But the surveys, here's the cool part. The surveys reported finding several tall stone pillars covered in coral growth and as tall as 20 feet and 3 to almost 4 feet wide at depths of over 82 feet.
Shit.
And here we go, Kanamwa, Namket, nor the other place was found. Not going to do it. It was hypothesized the city of the first one might have been built over a cavern which collapsed and formed a blue hole that swallowed the city. But I love the underwater archaeology because, again, it's a city that's based around all these things. And, you go there, like you look at Atlantis and like there's a lot of, civilizations that are lost to bodies of water. They're almost a lot of them have to do with being either swallowed by the sea or just started underwater or stuff like that. Yeah. So I think that it's cool that they found these huge things at 82 feet. I mean, it's not the deepest, but it's not something to sneeze at either. You know what I mean?
Right.
You wouldn't want to dive that deep.
Yeah, not me. I wouldn't go 2 feet. No, I'm not going in that water. No, fuck you. They concluded that these columns consisted of lost, discarded, or fallen building materials. They also examined underwater pillars reported by the aforementioned Sachs. They located 2 randomly spaced clusters of columns. They drove a steel rod onto 2 of them and found only coral. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
They agree.
Thank you for that.
Say hi tonight.
Like, seriously, they totally agree with you right now. Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Kerry, was your meter going off before?
It was earlier. I put it away now.
Yeah, I kept I watched you staring at it. Okay.
Yeah, I can see it going off. Yeah.
One of them
always going off though.
Well, one of them was, so they put the rod under 2 of them and found only coral. One of them was raised and carefully dissected. The column was found to consist entirely of coral and clearly is not a purposely positioned stone column. So that kind of sucks the wind out of that one.
But it's really made to grow that way.
Yeah, or that's another good question. But in 2013, Ishimura and others, he was an aforementioned gentleman in the Wikipedia that I'm reading off of. But they used multi-beam sonar, ROVs, and scuba diving to examine submerged block-shaped features and columnar objects and the blue hole. They found neither evidence of anthropogenic pillars composed of basalt columns nor any evidence that the underwater columns are man-made structures. They also concluded that the blue hole is a sinkhole that developed in reef limestones during sea level low stands of glacial maximums. So all I'm hearing is a lot of taking the wind out of my sails with having a lot of fun, with where this lost civilization.
You know this thing all about flooding though, and like the sea levels rising and it, but this guy did this theory. So when you put ice in a glass of water and the ice melts, it's still the same height.
Well, yeah, that's water displacement. That's water displacement. Yeah.
Why, if the ice caps melt, does the sea level rise? Surely it's the same thing.
It's actually a good question.
That is a really good question. To answer that, I can't. I cannot. That is to say, but just to wrap.
It's like you put this ice and gas, you fill it to the brim, and it's like imagine the glass full of water is the world and the sea. You put the ice cubes in, that's the ice caps, and they melted. And you do the time lapse, it's still the same level.
Yeah.
Why are our sea levels rising?
Water as well in the
and are they rising?
Clouds.
There's
5G.
only a finite amount of water on Earth. You can't produce any more water.
It's because of 5G.
Job done.
5G, Jesus Christ.
5G did it.
Water only a finite amount. You
I
can't
wish it would come here. This
use
bloody
extra.
5G.
You're
Shit.
taking water out the sea, Tom, so then you're putting it back again.
Yeah, and it's always the same amount, isn't it?
No.
No. She's right. It's not.
Because frozen water is 5% greater mass than liquid water.
Thank you.
That's why. Thank you, Pops. But just to wrap my
I have a brain.
I agree with Amy. I'm on her side.
Thank you.
Like, if they melt, that's like straight pure water. So in those ice caps, that's water from before us. Like, that's like the purest water on the planet.
Well, that's
I
where
don't
you're
know about
getting
all
into.
that.
Yeah, so it's
You're getting into
Aired up
the
the most. Like, it's gonna like melt and go into
Ice, isn't it?
salt water and contaminate that, and then kill all the sea life
It's
who
actually on
use
land.
the salt water, because that's just straight fresh water.
Mm-hmm.
You not thought of that?
Well, the thing is, you're also dealing with density.
Yeah.
All right, everybody
Salt water is
froze
a lot
up.
more
Is it
dense
me?
than
Rain, you are my
Now
density.
it was just you, Mama. We're all still moving.
It's
You guys moved really fast for a second too. It was like speed play.
That's why I was like, that's why I did this. Like,
what the
are
hell
you caught up
happened?
yet? Like, I'm moving.
I've had
salt
that,
water is
I've
a
had
lot
that.
more dense than fresh water.
That's true.
So
So
if you've seen where the Pacific Ocean and like Atlantic Ocean meet, I don't know if it's a density thing, but the colors
they
are
don't mix.
different colors. It's a
One's
straight
dark,
line.
yeah,
one's light.
yeah,
It's
one's
super
light,
light.
yeah, one's dark.
That's where you get brackish water and stuff like that.
That's like
Weird,
the Dead Sea. Dead Sea's got so much ice, salt in it, you float in it. You can't
Right.
sink in the Dead Sea.
Exactly.
That's
So
true.
much
If you
salt.
want to do a density experiment, I did it with my children at school, and that was really good. You do syrup, then you do like coloured water, and then you do oil.
Oil, yeah.
It's a really
Yeah,
good
they mix.
experiment.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
really
that is
good
cool. I
experiment.
remember that one from when I was a kid. That's
You
pretty
turned
cool.
this show into a science lesson.
I know. I'm
Well,
sorry
it's
you're
just like
learning
your,
things.
your lava lamps. Your lava lamps are oil and wax.
Yep.
Yeah.
So your lava lamps are.
That's why you get the little bubbles.
But just to wrap up this ridiculousness, I mean it's pretty cool, but it's not. I mean, it seems like a lot of the wind has been taken out of the sails by like whatever. But there are lost continent theories. Non-Madal has been interpreted by some as the remains of one of the lost continents of Lemuria or Mu. Non-Madal was one of the sites James Churchward identified as being part of the lost continent of Mu, starting in his 1926 book of The Lost Continent of Mu, Motherland of Men. And just to absolutely finish things out in popular culture, the ruins of Non-Madal were used as the setting for a lost race story by A. Merritt. The Moon Pool from 1918, in which the islands are called Non-Tauch and the ruins are called the Non-Madal. Non-Madal was featured in episode 2 of the pseudo-archaeological work Ancient Apocalypse by Graham Hancock, which aired on Netflix, in which false claims were made about the age of this site. So wasn't it? Who knows? Will they, won't they? Ross and Rachel, who knows,
I think
everybody?
There's a lot more to these sites than what.
I absolutely think there is. And I think you can write a lot off of it with science instead of doing Occam's razor. And sometimes like the simplest explanation is the right one. I'm sorry, Amy. Am I boring you?
Love that, Jim.
I know. I'm only teasing Pumpkin. I'm sorry.
There will be, Jim. There will be.
I should not be mean to Amy. I should not be mean to Amy. I'm sorry, Amy.
Because Amy will eat your soul, bro.
I know. I'm scared. Well, she'll eat Tom.
You should be.
I'm not the devil.
No,
I never said you were a
That
devil in any way.
But yeah, so pretty much, yeah, there's probably was an advanced civilization, but we're never going to know. Anyway.
Well, we might when we're dead.
Oh yeah, true. Kerry, ask your dead friends if there's any lost advanced civilizations.
Ask your dead friends. Wow.
You know what I mean? The people she talks to.
You wouldn't count them as friends, Tom.
You do, don't you?
So you think her only friends are dead, Tom? That's rude.
They must be like your best friends.
That's rude.
They're not.
I'm sorry, Kerry. Tom's rude.
I love the fact that the other day when I was at work, she was mentally checking in on everybody to see what they were doing. That was hilarious.
That was pretty
Somebody got on Pornhub, and I wasn't even on Pornhub.
I'm at work and I'm watching a message. I pick it up and I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then another one comes through and I'm like, I had to walk away so I could laugh because that's how funny that shit was.
Yes, there will be a quiz after this show.
There's one coming.
So make sure you did your homework because
maybe that's where Stewie should go to live. It moved.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. That's adorable.
He can come live.
He could go live on Move.
Kerry, I think Dave might have something to say about you moving
We're
a cow
not
into your
going
house.
to tell Dave. We're just like,
You're just going to walk it past him in the living room, just like there's nothing going on here.
Bye.
I'll never notice.
Huh?
Who was the show dedicated to?
Mike, we're coming back tonight. There you go.
Thanks.
No, it's awesome having you back tonight, and you are back next week as well for our Halloween show,
Halloween episode,
which is always the best show of the year.
Yeah, it is fun.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I like the jib jabs at Christmas. Those are fucking fun.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I look forward to those every single year.
I'm gonna be getting on that
especially
very shortly.
I have to
you definitely
admit I'm pumped. This is my first Christmas with all of you, so I'm so excited. Like I've seen the shows, but I've never been a part of them. I'm really excited about those episodes. I'm like,
just make sure when you send me the picture for the jib jabs, make sure it's a picture you want me to use.
Yeah.
Don't let somebody else send it. Like, I don't know, Tom's picture, like Amy did.
I like Annie's use the new Occam's razor from Gillette. It's got that 3-blade technology.
Yeah, so we are going to do obviously our game now. Can you find it?
See shit, Tom. There's no fucking light on.
Jesus.
oh, here we go. Oh, that was
There's a
brilliant.
light over there.
Here we go, Tom.
You get it on.
Thanks, Tom.
I can't get it on. I can't move.
Shut the fuck up, can you not move? Move your
why are
chair.
your legs broken, Tom? Your legs broke?
Yeah, why can't you move,
Tom.
I'm stuck in the corner.
Don't put baby in the corner.
Yeah, don't put it.
Come on, Tom. Put
I've
your
got
finger
it.
out.
For God's sake, you wait till I get up.
I've got it. Got it.
Come on, Marty.
Right, why is it wet?
I saw that, Adam.
Hey,
remember that, Marty? Remember this
I got all Wolverines here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wet.
But yeah, so next week there is a show next week. For all of you thinking there isn't going to be, there isn't a show next. There
Isn't a show.
There is a show next week.
Isn't.
Get him, Amy. Get him. Right.
Yeah. So there will be it's our Halloween special next week. So make sure you all are
It's
there.
the devil that's coming out of me.
I
like it.
I got to find one.
Fat man.
I'm probably going to do it before, but I'm trying to find one.
In 2 weeks, we moved to Thursday, so
Yes.
we got 2 more shows on Wednesday this week and next week. But after that, we moved to Thursday, so Hefty can be a permanent guest on my show every Thursday.
There you go. There you go.
I know.
So I'm moving to Thursdays in 2 weeks. So we got 2 more Wednesdays, and then following that, a Thursday.
Nice.
Oh, man, happy days.
And let's not forget while we're shilling here to like, comment, and subscribe to Tom and Amy Paranormal Mysteries on YouTube, TikTok, and what?
You look like you're figuring
And Kerry,
I was liking that.
and Hefty, and everyone.
Oh, yeah. You like that, don't you, Jake?
You should go check it out.
My little whore. Go check that out.
Is he a filthy whore?
Yes, check out my channel, youtube.com/FTV. Check out JJ at Josh Emer on youtube.com. Don't forget to also check Marty.
No, it's random nonsense.
On it's not what it broadcasts to. The show is called Random Nonsense, but you want to subscribe to the.
I might have to check that out now because now I'm a little confused.
Yes, you are. Go and find Upstate New York Paranormal Society and UFO Society on Facebook for Marty Sawyer. Check out Kerry 7 Star Seeds TV, Kerry on everything and everything, TikTok, Instagram. Buy stuff off her Etsy. She is the most wonderful and talented psychic. Check out Momma Marty at whatever she does. Where are we? Come on down here.
Sometimes you may not want
She
to know
does stuff. Call her at her job and bother her. She likes it. But
Momma streams live most days.
We'll videotape Stewie's device. How's that?
Yes,
Oh my God, no.
Make it a
yeah.
Kerry, I shout out to you every day on my show.
You actually should. You should do a show once a week up until you got a butcher.
Oh.
Yeah.
Me and Kerry won't be there.
Go live. You go live down in the barn with
And don't
your
forget to get
laptop or
your
whatever.
pets
Yeah.
neutered and spayed.
Go live every single week, once a week. Do a live with the cow up until you butcher them.
And cows taste juicy when they
Oh,
trust you.
yeah.
And then after you butcher him, you do a live with him hanging in the garage.
Yes,
What
or
I
just
mean, I've
eating
got
it.
the videotape of him hanging up on the meat hook.
Oh no, you know what you want to do?
Tom, don't encourage it.
No, try communicating with him when he's gone.
Tom.
See if he's
And
still
wait,
there.
we gotta, then we're gonna videotape.
Oh, we
videotape
should
all the
do
wild
that.
animals that are gonna eat his gut.
Kerry, you know I love you, but I want Stewie steak and Stewie burgers.
Did you?
I
I love them. I like meat. I'm sorry.
Well, we're gonna throw all his guts in the field so that the wild animals can have whatever we're not gonna eat.
That's fair.
I love that this is the first time in a long time we've all been together. Like, this is the first time we've all been together.
I gotta feed the
Marty's
bald
ass.
eagles, the coyotes, the Fisher cats. I gotta feed these animals. They're hungry.
Yeah, that's fair. Just don't make them.
No. Just put it
Anyway, we'll get on to this game. So yeah. Anyway. We might have done these before, but fuck it, let's go for it. True or false?
We haven't laughed in the right place.
True or false? Crucifixion is still used as a method of capital punishment in Saudi Arabia.
True.
I'm sorry, say again one more time.
That's probably true.
True or false? Crucifixion is still used as a method of capital punishment in
False.
Saudi Arabia.
True.
False.
I'm gonna say true.
I agree with Hefty. It's
I
false.
feel like it's true.
True.
Because I feel like if someone's getting strung up like this, we would all know about it.
You got a lot of
I
true
never
in
hear
the
anything
comments.
about it, so I say false.
True.
It's bloody true. Even
I know
if a
it's
card
true.
says it's false, it's still true. Card's lying.
Right, Mike?
Was it?
What was that?
Yeah, no, my computer's plugged in. The dog just knocked the plug out and took the computer with it.
Oh, nice. Woo.
It is actually true.
Thank you.
Alongside the more commonly used method of hanging and beheading.
Yes. Because they are
Nice.
lovely people.
Nice people. So if you want to go holiday to Saudi Arabia,
I don't think Pops. I don't think the question goes into that kind of information, but you could probably look it up on your own time.
I could imagine it's probably both, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I was gonna say they're kind of inextricable almost.
Yeah.
So
There's cheap holidays there. If you want to go on holiday,
No.
you might not come
I'm
back.
good. I'm good.
I'm working
else
that
we got
weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm washing my hair.
How long does the average person have to run to burn off one chocolate digestive biscuit?
A mile.
Not that far.
2.5.
I'm gonna say 10 miles.
10 miles.
How long?
I'm in trouble.
Oh, in time. It's in time. It's not in distance. It's in time.
Oh, 5 hours.
2.5 hours.
20 minutes.
In time, I'm gonna say 3 hours.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
45 minutes. 45 minutes.
45. 5.
20 minutes.
3 hours.
One
JJ's.
chocolate biscuit.
We got
Yeah,
5
yeah,
miles,
4.5.
2 hours.
He said 4.5, and I'm saying
Pop
5.
says 1.5 hours.
1.5 hours.
How many if you eat the whole packet? Because I did that.
Yeah.
this might come in handy, Kerry.
Joanne says a half hour.
It is 6 minutes and 20 seconds.
Get out of here.
I was way off.
I'm gonna go.
I
with
knew it
this one.
wasn't
We are
hours.
all
Six
overachievers.
Yeah.
Damn.
I like
Kerry was
that.
closest.
Now, guys.
Yeah.
A
So,
chocolate,
yeah,
it's a chocolate cookie, T-Bone. It's a chocolate cookie.
What is a
Chocolate cookie.
digestive biscuit? Oh.
I can eat
I
a whole
love the
piece of that.
digestive biscuit.
Chocolate digestive. Oh, no, good shit.
Yummy.
Good shit. All right, what else we got here? Which country is the largest producer of heroin?
Oh,
Colombia.
Go there. Isn't it Mexico?
China.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mexico too.
Mexico,
Mexico,
China.
China.
China do produce pretty much everything.
Well, that's where the opium.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's got
I
stuff
say-
through
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
heroin of made in China stamped in the back of it.
it.
everything else is why not heroin? Fuck it.
I'm going Colombia.
It's Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I
Oh,
lost everybody
Afghanistan.
again.
Okay, there's a good inch.
See, they agree.
That's
It's
what I
Mexico.
said. Me and Jim are right. It's Afghanistan.
See, Mexico.
Oh shit, the ghosts are getting in on this now.
They are getting on this.
They like the Mexico.
They're draining the
Mexico
battery.
doesn't make those.
That's why it's fluttering. They're draining the battery.
Thank you for that.
Go on, give it to me.
So it is Afghanistan.
Oh shit!
You were right.
It's responsible for 90% of the world's heroin.
Wow.
Shit. Well, we gotta need to
You
go
know
buy
why
one.
though?
Why?
I know why. Teacher,
Why?
teacher, I know why.
All right, the loser right over here. What do you want?
So because they're so dry and flat, it's easier for them to grow.
So is my ex-girlfriend. What's the big deal?
In Afghanistan than anywhere else. So the theory is we only went
Take that,
to
Marjorie.
Afghanistan to get
Rocks and
opiates
Yeah.
to produce more drugs for pain pills because they grow so much of it over there. It's like ridiculously amounts that they grow.
Rocks
Yeah,
and heroin are the only
well,
problem.
Sounds like you've been there, bud.
Was that really?
I used to have a thing
No.
for those. I kind of learned where they came from.
Okay.
You know what?
Fair enough.
Actually, all my exes are very sweet individuals, and I am friends with most of them. They're all really cool people. I don't have any problems
they're
with
from
any of my
Texas.
exes, to be honest.
Sorry.
No, it's
You're
just fun.
saying-
It's fun to make a crack at them because it's not true.
You're only saying that because we're live.
Marty, shut the fuck up.
About my exes.
God damn it.
They don't watch the
I'm
show.
gonna throw that other shoe next time.
Marty, you was my favorite.
Okay,
We
last
got
one.
time- yeah, I was gonna say, do we have
Last
time
one.
for one more?
In total, how many liters of Prosecco did Brits drink in 2019?
Oh, friggin' out. A lot.
Of
What is it?
So
Jesus.
Prosecco is a wine.
We are.
That's quite
Oh,
popular.
Prosecco of
How
wine?
many
How many
gallons?
what?
Yeah,
How many
it's like
liters
it's like
Oh,
of
a,
liters?
Prosecco did the
A
British
fizzy-
drink in 2019?
It's a fizzy wine.
4.5 million.
4.5 million. I won't be surprised.
We are alcoholics.
Well, just for Prosecco, like look at
Liters.
If you guys want to see terrible British people, Joel and Leah on YouTube, they're terrible people.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
go look at them. They're
6.66.
just fucking so.
You can actually get.
So 11 million liters.
You can actually get Prosecco. You can. I'm sure you can get. Can you get a pink one?
There's
Yes.
all different ones. So just Prosecco in general. How many
Yeah.
liters did we drink in 2019?
I'm saying
Like on a whole?
6 million.
6 million. How many, Momma, did you say?
Five.
Did
55?
Kerry say billion or million?
Joanne said 600 million.
600 million.
Wow.
35 million. This is in liters, by the way.
Funny thing is,
Joanne,
Joanne
I
drank
hate
half
this
of that.
Yeah,
No.
Joanne's consumption.
I can't say it. Joanne is such a sweetheart. I can't even say that. I'm sorry, Joanne. I'm sorry.
She says she
Kerry,
hates
No,
it.
he's not. No, he's really not.
God damn it! What is with the Sawyers?
Kerry, what did you say?
14.4 million.
I'm gonna say 1 billion.
1 billion.
Yeah.
I've totally forgot what everybody
I'm sorry,
said.
1 billion.
That's a lot of wine, Amy.
That's a lot of Prosecco. That's a lot of Prosecco.
Party. He likes champagne.
We are pretty bad, to be fair.
We're bad.
It is actually 88 million liters.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
It's
So
apparently
close.
third of
Wow.
Prosecco
Nobody was even
globally.
close. I mean, I guess Joanne was close with 600
Yeah, I
million.
think Joanne was.
Wait, that was globally?
We drink a third
No, just in
of
the
the
UK.
global amount in 1 year.
No, just the limey drunks.
With 88 million liters.
I like a Prosecco.
Bear in mind, a bottle is about a liter, so that's about
I really
88
want to see
million
a
bottles.
drunk Tom.
I like a Bucks Fizz.
Ah,
too.
okay, that makes
That's a
sense. Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, we're
Wow.
pretty
This is
out.
a lot.
I'm not a party
I like an
gin,
Asti.
Well, think about how much beer is consumed in the U.S. per year.
Oh, but that's a lot. Well, that's a-
Well, you
That's
guys
a lot
don't
more
drink,
than that.
you guys don't
Yeah.
drink a lot of cider. Apparently,
Yeah.
you guys don't even know
It
what
depends on the
cider
country
is.
and what they drink, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
And they only seem to sell one cider. Orchid.
That's a fair point, though. You guys are small as shit over there, and you drink a third of the planet's freaking wine.
We make up for it. We make up for it in size.
we drink.
You haven't seen the Brits on holiday.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah.
We're thinking you all
I
out.
really want to go over there. I want to hang out with you guys in your home. I know you're about to come out here next year to come out here to hang out with us in our home, but I
could.
really want us to go out and hang out with you in your home because I've never
I
been
love
there and I'm
hearing
really
those, like-
excited.
Yeah.
Look at
No,
me.
you don't want to. You don't want to see England. It's shit.
Yeah. You're
Go
gonna
see
be like,
Kerry's
"Oh."
area. It's nice.
When they describe it, it's like I don't want to go there.
It's really wet.
I don't even care. Like
Yeah, at the
I've
moment,
just
you probably won't want to.
never, other than Canada to the north and Mexico to the south. I've never been out of the country, so I'd like to go somewhere different.
If we can figure out how to get over there without flying,
Just to go around going, I get to drink tea and crumpets. Oh,
With weather like that, I'd be an alcoholic too. Hell yeah, that's funny.
Go anywhere but England. Trust me.
Yeah, shit weather and shit countries. That's why we all drink.
That's why I drink.
But yeah, anyway, so next week will be our Halloween show. The guys have pretty much drained me battery.
Oh, that's in the red. Thank you.
Wow.
They're excited for that show.
Yeah, it's dying. That's the end of that.
Oh,
yeah, so it's going to be an interesting night now they've drained that. Yeah, next week we're going to be on a boat as well for Halloween.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be washed away tonight.
I thought you were
rowing down the river.
I thought we were just. I'm watching JJ dance. I'm like, fuck it, why not?
We're going to be on a cruise around Mansfield at this rate.
We're ready to
Yeah,
go.
we're gonna need a boat.
Yeah.
Marty, I'm so glad you were here. We don't get to do
Me
this
too.
a lot because I'm
I know,
still
me too, man.
like newish. But like, I'm glad you're here. Like, I'm super glad you were here.
I wish I could do here every week, man. You have
Me
no idea
too,
what
like-
you do, you
I
guys.
do too.
Like, this is great. Like,
Bye,
having
Bye.
us all here is so good.
Bye, Jim.
Yeah, Jim.
Yeah, Jim.
Good night, Jim.
If you start throwing me YouTube paychecks, I'll quit my job.
You pay yourself first. Jesus.
That's the point of
Get
my
NBIA.
show, to try to get enough cash and like sponsors. I don't gotta work. I can sit here and do this 3-4 times a week.
You can come work at MDIA. They'll let you go home at 2.
There you go.
Aw, shit.
Who, me?
Sad.
Yeah,
I
do what
really
you
like
want.
Momma.
Yeah, let me know.
But anyway, yeah, so next week we shall see you next Friday, but see you on JJ's channel next Wednesday. If you're going to be there. And yeah, after that, have a good weekend. Try and stay awake for the last few seconds, Amy.
I love how she gives him that look right before the show ends.
Love you all. Have a good one.
All right,
Marty,
have a good
I'll start you
weekend,
on tonight.
guys.
See you later, guys.
Stay spooky, motherfuckers.
Stay.